For the first time in German language history, keys made by Firas Al Moneer to dominate the German language. The first key, the sameness of meanings of suffixes that attached to separable verbs and prepositions. For example, if we have the verb probieren or probieren, you can pronounce the two pronunciations. So, after searching for, we find in dictionaries that the meaning of this verb is try, and this is right. This is real meaning. There is no problem until here. But if we continue searching for, we find, for example, aufprobieren. We find in this dictionary, for example, the meaning is try on, like when you wear clothes. Here, when we search in this dictionary, also the meaning try on. Here, there is no meaning, so we write it try on. This is the common case in translating in German language in these bad famous dictionaries. What does it mean when we listen to German man? The German man, maybe he says ich probiere, then he says the time, the place, the many details. At the end of all these lines, what will he say? We don't know. Will he put aus, so it will be ausprobieren? Or will he put an? We don't know what will he put. And when they teach us that every verb of previous has its own meaning, there is no relation between probieren, ausprobieren, abprobieren, herumprobieren. There is no relation. In the best institutes around the world, they teach these verbs as separated verbs, like abprobieren, license. What is the relation between license and aufprobieren, try on? They will teach you that there is no relation. When you learn by this way and hear the German people say ich probiere, you will not know what is the meaning. You will wait until he reaches the end of his statement to know if it is aus or an or another suffix. So when he says ich, you will translate very quickly I. But when he says probiere, you will not translate anything because you don't know if there is a suffix. So you will wait until the end of the statement, and when you find it is up, for example, you will go back to the beginning and make connection and now translate. Now you say I license. Now, after what? After you heard all the statements, all the lines without understanding, and now you want to return back. But when you return back, at this time the German man continues talking. He will not stop for your sake. So you will not be at your life quick translator. Now, the problem that we talked about at the beginning of this video, how we solved it. The new meanings are these. Unproprian, to try a thing by facing. This is not only for trying clothes on. This is general for many meanings, but trying by facing. This is trying something above something, like this. Very precise meanings. So now, after you know the previous, when a German man says ich probiere, will you delay knowing the meaning of probiere until you hear all the statement? Or now you are happy, you are not afraid, you can know the meaning of probiere immediately. This is immediately I, this is immediately try, because all of those trying, but here is trying with this way, with the way of on, with the way of facing. Here trying with the way of auf, with the way of above, etc. But all we made a translation with a try to make always a relation. So with this way you can translate immediately I try. But you ask now, if I can say try, here what the job of the suffixes? The job is to describe the manner. I try, but in the way of an. I try, but in the way of auf. So immediately I translate I try. When I reach here, I know if I try it vertically or I try it horizontally. If I try it, then license. If I try it, then repeat the trial. If I try it, like this. So here I know only the details, I know only the manner. So now, for the first time in the world in teaching German language, we change the mechanism of understanding for the learner. Now the learner can understand the German speaker exactly as a native German speaker. So there's 2 points. You must understand with the German way of understanding to be real German man. But it doesn't mean that you must translate that to another people with the same way that you understand. For example, you understand I try, and when you reach here and find up, you add the complementary to the translation, and it will be I tried and found it qualified, so I license. So This is how you must understand it, like the native German speaker. But then you can translate it like this for the English people who don't know German language and are not interested in learning this language, but they want to know the translation simply. So you can translate in this way, or you can say I license, but you must understand it with this German way. At the end of this video, you can find us at Facebook in this name Firas or Firas Al Moneer, like the beginning of the video, or you find the link of the course that you can buy to learn more and more of the secrets of this language. You can find the link under this video if you watch this video on YouTube. If you don't watch this video on YouTube, then you watch it inside the course itself, that you can buy it. And when more people buy this course, the more videos that will I make about the keys of dominating this beautiful German language. Good luck.